Good morning and thanks for joining us. If our children could be here today, they would probably agree that most of the time it's a pretty cool thing to be the son or daughter of a fire chief. But sometimes we're not much fun. This is one of those times. Don't be fooled by the colorful packaging and ease of purchase. Fireworks can be dangerous and unpredictable, especially in the hands of amateurs. The few seconds of pleasure illegal fireworks may bring are not worth the risk of injury, permanent scarring, death, or even starting a fire. According to the National Fire Protection Association, fireworks are among the most dangerous devices in America. 64% of fireworks injuries occur between June 22nd and July 22nd every year. This 4th of July, celebrate safely by attending public fireworks displays. Conducted by trained professionals, these displays are the smartest and safest way to view fireworks because they are established under controlled conditions, monitored by public safety organizations, and done under strict regulations. There are dozens of public fireworks displays taking place throughout the National Capital Region to celebrate our nation's independence. Check your local listings for dates, times, and locations. However, if fireworks are legal where you live, and I should mention that here in the city of Alexandria, they're not, and you decide to set them off on your own, be sure to follow these important safety tips from the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission and the National Council on Fireworks Safety. Never let children under 14 use fireworks, and always supervise older children. Only buy from reliable fireworks sellers. Read and follow all the warnings and instructions. Use fireworks outdoors only. Keep them away from houses and flammable materials. Have a bucket of water nearby. Do not try to relight or handle malfunctioning fireworks. Soak them in water and throw them away. Be sure other people are a safe distance away before lighting fireworks. Never ignite fireworks in a container, especially glass or metal. Never experiment or attempt to make your own fireworks. Do not wear loose clothing near a fire or while using fireworks. Rockets should be launched from a rocket launcher, not a bottle. Sparklers need to be handled carefully too. They burn at more than 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, more than hot enough to cause a significant burn injury or even set your clothing on fire. Light sparklers one at a time at arm's length. Always wear gloves while holding a sparkler, and never give one to a child under 5 years of age. Educate children of all ages about the dangers of fireworks and teach them to practice safety at all times. Fireworks are meant to be enjoyed, but you'll enjoy them much more knowing your family is safe. Take extra precautions this 4th of July and your holiday will be a blast. Now I'm going to turn it over to Chief Dennis Rubin with the District of Columbia Fire and EMS Department.
Thank you, Fire Chief Teal, and to all of the chiefs from the Washington metropolitan region. I'm very proud to stand among them and to also strongly recommend to prohibit the use of consumer fireworks from the general public. It's unfortunate for me to share with you the District of Columbia does see the need for our citizen consumers to continue to use firework products. There are safe fireworks, supposedly, as described currently in our city. I assure you, however, that the Fire and EMS Department will do everything in its power to change legislation to remove those devices from the hands of folks who are not trained and consistently end up with injuries. A few short days ago, a young gentleman decided to ignite a firework in his home. The end result was the fingertip and most of his hand was destroyed. I've had a chance to work in fire and EMS for nearly 4 decades, and in that time, a single hand injury, I have not seen anything quite like that. One entire finger, nothing was left but the actual bone, the skeletal bone for that gentleman. The rest of his hand was completely mangled. Need I say, 2 years ago, the professional on the mall sustained a life-threatening injury while displaying those fireworks. I think it speaks to the volume that the chief mentioned about just how unsafe and volatile all fireworks are. We will work hard to take those devices out of the hands of our community, as I mentioned, and come aboard with cities like Alexandria, counties like Prince George's and Montgomery that have a total and complete ban in the public's hand. Last year, we had over 4,000 complaints from citizens, some describing the day as a day in Beirut. The concern always is about the explosions and problems that they cause. We are constantly running calls and using resources and putting lives needlessly at risk, whether the fireworks display is on a front porch, and in some cases, they're used to terrorize other people by exploding the same device in their cars. Once again, we're so proud to join along with you, Chief. Thank you for setting up this day to remind our community of just how dangerous these devices are and how we stand in solidarity and how we're unified in the fact that consumers simply should not have fireworks in their hands. And of all folks that have them, the children should have them the least. I think a little bit later this morning, you're going to see a demonstration that should drive home the point to anyone and everyone that happens a chance to see this video. Thanks again for allowing us to be here today, Chief.
Hello, I'm Battalion Chief Kenny Cornblatt, and this is Major Scott Hoaglander. I'm from Montgomery County, and Scott's from Prince George's County. And we just want to make sure that the message gets out there that in Montgomery County and in Prince George's County, in the state of Maryland, and also the city of Baltimore, that all fireworks are illegal. In Montgomery County in the 1980s, we instituted this law, and since that time we've had one fireworks injury to a civilian, so we think that's pretty good.
That's it. The message is clear. No fireworks are legal in Montgomery and Prince George's as well as Baltimore City, and we hope that everybody has a safe 4th of July and visits the professional London fireworks displays.
To put a point on our message today, we have the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and bomb squads from Fairfax County, Virginia, and Montgomery County, Maryland. We're going to do a demonstration by blowing up some illegal fireworks. We're going to go to that next. Thank you.
What we're going to do today, like I said, is we're going to do a couple of different things with the explosives as well as the consumer fireworks. The first shot that we're going to do today is on the left. The watermelon, what we're going to blow up there is what's commonly known as a quarter stick. You know, kids get M80s, quarter sticks. It's about close to a quarter stick of dynamite, I guess. And this is strictly illegal. These are, again, explosives under federal law and cannot be purchased legally by any consumers. So what we'll show today is what the impact is if someone were to buy one of these and they went off in their hand or near their head.
Fire! 3, 2, 1.
As you can see, there's not much left. Now the orange cone with the pole, that has a chicken on it. And inside that is an M80, which is again, not much left from the explosion of that device. This next one, as you can see, is a watermelon hanging above one of these bottle rockets. And what it can show is what happens if you set one of these off too close to a house. The next one, where you see a bale of hay, what we have is another one of these consumer fireworks on its side. As you can see, it wasn't really even a direct hit, and it's caused a fire. It's caused the hay to catch fire. Then the last one is the mannequin. The mannequin has a sparkler in it. Simple things that everybody likes to, put around in circles at night and that kind of stuff, but it also has a fire hazard to it.